Hey, look, we stole the brick wall. Isn't that nice? And we stole Fillarigo.
I'm in trouble. Blink, blink, blink.
The best part about the Monday episode is that we get to go over all the stuff that happened over the weekend and pretend like you haven't already heard about all of it. But since you're all so loyal, we understand that many of you sit in quiet darkness right after News Dump ends so that none of the fun stuff from the weekend will spoil the first Internet Today episode of the week. And like I said, by the way, Elliot, he's on vacation. Fillarigo's in.
I'm stepping in. This is not only my first appearance on Internet Today, but it's my first appearance filling in for Elliot.
Yeah.
And
let's see how it goes.
I'm a little sweaty from carrying this wall in, which we just stole, so it's a little bit, it's a lot. So yeah, we're gonna do this thing while Elliot's on vacation in the Philippines, AKA putting the final nail in the ETC coffin by signing a peace treaty with Rodrigo Duterte. I'm here and I'm gonna fill in for him so everyone watching can remain calm in the face of changes.
Yeah, just like the brick wall. It's like, we know you guys don't like change, so we kept it. We're gonna put new fan art on it, so send that in. Anyways.
Yes, fill it out, you know what I mean? But Elliot's eventually gonna be back unless he tries to do drugs over in the Philippines. But in the meantime, you're stuck with this.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, the first tech news episode is gonna be on this channel this week too.
Yeah.
Bammo, doesn't it make you feel cozy and safe and warm? And now you can just sit back, relax, let us bring you up to speed.
Okay, first off, if you haven't already seen the incredible footage of an attempted shoplifting arrest up in Canada, what the hell are you doing? Not only is it shocking to see an attempt to flee multiple times from two different suspects not resulting in the shooting death of both of them, but we actually get to see how criminals act when not under the direct threat of having their lives ended. They get goofy. I have no idea why this channel has been lucky enough to focus on cool crimes so often recently, but this attempted arrest video captured by in-store security cameras basically results in 2 minutes of Benny Hill-style absurdity, with the final performance being a literal fall from grace as the female perpetrator tries and fails to make her escape through the roof or air ducts of this gas station or whatever's up there, only to comically fall through it and smash directly into the display rack below before finally admitting defeat.
That scene was slapstick genius, and were it written, it would be an instant classic if that scene was
I wouldn't have
included.
believed it. I would have been like, this is one of those comedy movies.
Am I watching Grown Ups 2? Because this is hilarious.
Canada's fun.
But anyway, speaking of doing things a little bit differently than our direct neighboring countries, here in America, we like our Mexican food like we like all of our attempts at rapidly shitting out edible adaptations of real cuisine in an affordable and sometimes regrettable manner. And that's why to come as absolutely no surprise that Taco fucking Bell, has been voted best Mexican restaurant of 2018 thanks to a poll taken by over 75,000 Americans. And
What are you
guess
guys
what?
doing?
This is one poll where I don't think there was any bots. I have so little faith in America that this is one where everybody was real.
We're usually bad at voting, but this time it's accurate.
Hey, you can write in a fucking candidate, write in your local joint. So.
These aren't phony poll numbers.
No, these are real, and obviously this would make anyone rub their forehead in shame and confusion, especially for anyone living in one of the border states where Mexican food's a goddamn delicacy, but also this makes sense.
Yeah.
Taco Bell has the most brand recognition across the entire country, and they got that hip, young social marketing that millennials love, you know, a sassy Twitter account.
Yeah, they do.
And they specialize in late night menu that shoots for stoners and drunks.
Yeah.
And party kids.
Yeah, it's like if they were like, what's the best hamburger in America? Obviously, everyone's gonna say International House of Burgers, but before that, they would have said Wendy's because they have the coolest social media marketing.
They have square burgers and tons of sass.
Yeah, sass actually makes food taste better. I think we can agree on that.
It does. Did you see what Pop-Tarts tweeted out last week?
No.
Some guy put Old Bay seasoning on his Pop-Tart, and then he's like, yo, Pop-Tarts think I stumbled onto something. And they're like, why would you tweet it a brand to get this? This is the most popular you're ever gonna be.
Yeah.
They just fucking took him down and got like 100,000.
What they need to do is make Pop-Tart pizzas where it's filled with marinara sauce and you squeeze melted cheese on top. Then you got like a nice Lunchable.
So sometimes in the comments you're like, hey, is Ricky high for this episode?
Yeah.
Double confirmed.
Yeah,
Yes.
It's technically a vacation weekend because it's the 4th of July. So yeah, I'm high 24/7.
And he's talking about Pop-Tart pizzas.
Back to speaking about things that people eat when they're high. Every news site who ran the headline that we saw about Taco Bell being America's favorite Mexican restaurant, they knew that this was the perfect link to send out that would rile people up into arguing in the comments about how Taco Bell is trash and that their local taco place, wherever they live, is better. And it did result in that. But while it's kind of heartwarming to see this kind of discourse online in place of the usual fare, you should understand that this survey only included 6 options to choose from, which included Taco Bell set against Moe's Southwest Grill, Qdoba, Baja Fresh, Chipotle, and Del Taco. The simple fact that only Taco Bell and Chipotle are even available in almost all markets should give you the clearest answer as to why the vote went the way it did. Also, because you know you fucking love Taco Bell in the middle of the night, don't even try to deny it, especially when they release those Doritos tacos, because it's basically the only place you can also get that, Baja Blast Mountain Dew. So
Is that orange or purple?
It's blue, I believe.
Oh, it's blue?
I haven't been in a long time.
I'm not a good drunk stoner gamer person.
By the time 2 a.m. rolls around, I'm in bed.
Yeah, the Doritos tacos was a great marketing stunt.
I went out and got one immediately.
We tried to. I remember they were like launching. They had a fucking launch date.
Yeah, soft launch.
And we were coming home one night, and I was like, "You think they got him?" And Jenna's like, "Let's talk." But I was driving. I'm like, "There's no way he's gonna give it to a guy."
Yeah.
So I went in the drive-through the wrong way, so she could talk, and she
You
tried to
should have
sweet
just ducked
talk
down so
it.
it looked like a ghost was driving.
Ghost riding the whip.
Yeah.
And
sorry, I'm too drunk to drive. My ghost chauffeur is here, though.
But the guy was like, "We've had him, but I can't give you one." And she laid it on thick. It didn't work, but great marketing. And
Yeah.
That's what let's pull out of this drive-through and back home.
And back into the polling house so we can tell everyone how much we love Taco Bell.
Hey, Taco Bell, I'm blinking, I'm kidnapped. This weekend, Fortnite held a gigantic community event where we can safely assume millions of players all over were watching the virtual sky at the same time. And in an event that probably rivaled Elon Musk launching an actual car driven by a mannequin into space and live streamed the whole thing, Fortnite launched a virtual rocket on Saturday morning, inspiring awe in all the players who logged in to see the spectacle. The virtual rocket launched and soared toward the sky, but after it had made its ascent, something strange happened. The rocket, or some version of it, laser focused itself over tilted towers and shot back toward land before cracking through some sort of space-time continuum.
Yeah, then blasted around the map through various cracks in the universe before shooting straight up into the sky once again and creating a gigantic crack in the sky above the Fortnite island. So the event itself was captured by numerous players from a plethora of vantage points, with one incredible cinematic being created by Reddit user Nzayat. This basically turned the whole launch into a movie. It's amazing. We'll show a clip here, but you should also go check out the subreddit and see the entire thing. So immediately following the event, theories started popping up all over subreddits and discords about what it all means, just like the meaning of life, but in Fortnite. This obviously concluded with users mapping out all of the crack locations and noting that some areas on the map now have a weird aura around them. You could assume all the questions will be answered at the beginning of the next Battle Royale season, but we would be doing you a disservice if we didn't mention the funniest thing that happened during this entire event.
Humans are terrible.
Yes.
No, so the whole thing was supposed to be a moment for players to come together and forge a truce, at least for a few seconds, so that everybody could witness the community event together without any violence on the vast number of servers hosting players.
Yeah.
How even peace treaties were signed acknowledging that players should holster their weapons and enjoy the moment, right? Like, live for a second instead of killing people. Well, since this is the internet and a multiplayer game where anyone can play, all you need is, I don't know, a brain, you can bet your ass that people took advantage of this quiet moment to troll the living shit out of players, and no one did it better than player named Elemental Ray, who destroyed a ramp holding 48 players who were just simply trying to get a better look at the launch from an elevated position.
Yeah.
This, of course, smashed the record for most kills in a single match, which, before this hilarious act of in-game terrorism, was apparently 33 kills, according to IGN.
He saw a moment and he took advantage of it, and we're all better off for it because this teaches you not to trust anyone.
Don't trust anyone.
Even yourself.
And it shows you to get ahead, you
have
need
to be a dick.
lie, cheat, steal, and just overall be like shitty.
Even with all the fake meaning out there of what this could possibly mean for the
man.
universe, it all comes
Aliens.
down to one thing. People are fucking dicks. That's the real lesson here.
I hope you just open it up and there's nothing.
People are dicks.
It's
The
just-
story of humanity.
It boils it down to people are jerks. There you go.
But in order to make you feel better about the gaming community after reporting on that advantageous yet evil prank playing out in Fortnite, we should talk about the charity stream that's been playing out over the past week and finished. The Games Done Quick summer event started back on June 24th, and during their week-long non-stop streaming event, where they were not only able to speedrun through 153 games from basically every generation of gaming, They also pulled in an astonishing $2 million for charity, which is going to Doctors Without Borders, a great charity. Now, this is obviously incredible, and it shows just how great the gaming community as a whole can be, even though it's constantly being vilified by people like us and others in the media every time something goes wrong, like a big old bridge falling down in Fortnite and killing everyone.
The way to donate is just Alt F4 whenever you're in a game. It donates $1. Just hit that, and you'll be good to go.
Yeah, but before we let you go, we do have a few little news bites that we wanted to throw in. One that I wanted to make sure we talked about was the fact that during a wedding photo shoot in Quebec over the weekend, Adam Sandler randomly showed up in his standard attire consisting of basketball shorts and an oversized t-shirt to photobomb the happy couple. This story, it's essentially pointless. I just wanted to hear Phil Arrigo do an Adam Sandler impersonation, so please do.
I was relevant in the 90s and I keep making movies which truly are not funny, but the more you think about it, maybe I'm staying the same, and people, you're the ones who changed, and it never really was as good as we thought it was.
But Happy Gilmore's we were talking about that. Happy
modern
Gilmore's,
classic.
it's a great movie.
Yeah, Billy Madison's out on I think Hulu and Netflix now.
You can go watch him, but yeah, I don't know what he's doing on Netflix over there.
I don't know what he's doing in Quebec.
Okay, so let's just talk about another person we can look up to. A genius, Alex Jones, according to him, there's going to be a civil war launched by the Democrats on the 4th of July.
Okay.
I know I can't speak for you or you, but I know I'll be busy drinking beer, trying not to blow my fingers off, along with everybody out there who have no plans to fight the other half of the country.
Yeah, it's kind of a busy thing to plan on a holiday.
I mean, I can barely get people together in the same place at a time to eat ribs.
Yeah.
How am I gonna... So
I don't know.
I don't know where he's getting his information, but to all you out there on the front lines of both the civil and the info wars, good luck.
Good luck.
I guess I'll be eating hot dogs, passed out by 4 p.m. We salute you.
Yeah, I'll be waking up the next day to figure out what's left of the country, I guess.
Oh no! Did they? I don't know, man. Stop it, Alex.
It's silly.
At some point, it just becomes sad. And it has real world implications, like not to be a downer.
Well, you can tell he's ready to fight because he's grown a beard now, and it's just like that scene with Henry Cavill in the new Mission Impossible where he's in the bathroom and he cocks his arms to get ready to fight, and he grows a beard magically.
It just happens.
Yeah.
Floop, and Alex Jones.
If only Warner Brothers had known about his magical beard growing and getting rid of thing, they would have had no problems with the Justice League movie. No. Wait, you're telling me you can randomly grow and make a beard disappear, and we had to spend millions on CGI?
I think we need to spend millions on CGI to put Alex Jones' shirt on whenever he takes it off, that's expensive.
You know for a fact he's going to be shirtless on 4th of July.
Yes, he will be shirtless.
But finally today, we have to remember a fun little image released by USA Today that should, first remind you that it does get extremely hot during summertime, regardless of where you live these days, and you should exercise caution when spending too much time outside in the heat. This chart, however, unearthed once again by user Brett Kellman on Twitter, explains the importance of this by showing the sun in all its hot, steamy glory, jerking off a thermometer until it looks ready to explode, which basically literally personifies the term heat stroke. Nice. So remember, if you do see the sun jerking something off this summer, you're probably actually suffering from real heat stroke, and you should get indoors and you should get some water and you should cool down, and that way you can spend the rest of your summer chillaxing playing video games or fighting half the country.
I would say I'm in on the Civil War this 4th of July.
Yeah.
If the sun actually does that to the thermometer.
You know what I'll be doing? Rewatching Captain America Civil War.
Oh, that's topical. That's pretty good. Well, do you wanna end this, or do you want me to end this?
You can end it. It's your show now.
Okay.
Now Elliot is gonna get killed by Rodrigo Duterte.
Hold on a second. Yes.
Yeah.
So
we sent Elliot there on purpose. It was all part of the plan.
This is a really elaborate route. It's like,
Elliot, wouldn't it be great to vacation in the Philippines?
Vacation. He's like, huh? So anyway, thank you for watching. Be sure to watch News Dump in our Friday video. We'll see you soon, and have a great 4th of July week, or if you're in another country, have a good normal week. And if you're in Australia, we hope you're enjoying your winter.
Yeah.
It's still very weird that it's winter time for you now, and everywhere in this country, it's everyone going, hot enough for you? And then you just drive your car off a cliff because it is.
But in Australia, it's apparently wintertime, which I still cannot fathom.
I don't
because
get
it just seems like a hot place all the time. But you'll let us know in the comments whether it's really hot there or not, and we'll see you next time.
Can I get just any Australian word out of you? Like crikey?
Crikey. Shrimp on the barrel. Oh, dingo ate me baby. People love my Australian accent because it's so accurate.
Australian poor.
Yeah.
That's it. Perfect.
Bye.